It's the math guy, Steve. Let's try finding the roots here. So we're finding the roots to a function, or the solutions to an equation, or finding the zeros to a function. All this means is set the function equal to 0. Okay, so set it equal to 0, and then we need to find the x values that make that true. Okay, so let's set it equal to 0. Okay, we get 0 equals 5x cubed minus x squared minus 5x plus 1. All right. And then solving for x. Now, how we solve for x here is by, we could try factoring by grouping here, right? So if I group these first two, what's their GCF? What do they have in common? Well, note they both have a x squared in common. So if I take an x squared out of each, what's left is 5x minus 1, okay? All right, group these two. What's their GCF? What do they have in common? They both have a negative 1 in common. So if I take a negative 1 out of each, what's left is 5x minus 1, okay? And now look, they both got the 5x minus 1 in common. So take 5x minus 1 out of each, and what's left is x squared minus 1, okay? Hey, Daddy. And now we can factor this further because this is the difference of squares, right? So this would be 5x minus 1 times x plus 1 times x minus 1. And now we completely factored it, so get 0 on one side, so we can factor the other side and set each factor equal to 0, okay? Set each factor equal to 0, we get 5x minus 1 equals 0, x plus 1 equals 0, and x minus 1 equals 0. So here, adding 1, 5x equals 1, so x equals 1/5, okay? Here, subtracting 1, x equals negative 1, okay? And then here, adding 1, we get x equals 1. Solutions, this equation, are the three roots of the function, or the three zeros to the function. We know that there's at most 3 zeros, though some of the solutions may be complex numbers, those would be zeros. Always remember, math